And we are back with an episode of Keep Your Hands Up. JC and Jay Rosen, my brother. What is good?
Howdy.
That's right.
How do you do?
How do you do? I do well, sir.
Post Mother's Day.
Post Mother's Day. I mean, just what a weekend, right, JC? I mean, we were hyping the weekend up like a month out, right? We said with so much things on the docket, it was going to be a crazy weekend. It was, weather kind of got in the way, so we weren't able to do some things. But I mean, entertainment-wise, right? I mean, Doctor Strange, UFC, Mother's Day. We were watching some basketball. I mean, it was just, the Yankees got the best record in baseball. I mean, what are we talking about here, JC?
Yes. Sports and things, man.
Sports and things. Unfortunately, the people at Liquid Death, JC, they didn't take
They took our offer.
They didn't take our offer, man.
This is why we're doing just regular water in the can.
I'm back to the Red Bull, man.
God damn it, back on the wagon.
I'm back on the wagon, man. This is my first Red Bull in 3 weeks, I think, because the last two shows I don't think I had any.
That's right.
It's good stuff, man.
I start my day off with just cold
water.
Now that's high quality H2O.
High quality, man. High quality.
Beer, nah, bro. I may be bad, but I'm not there yet.
Not that bad. Not okay.
No, I'm not. I don't even actually. I heard stories of like Vegas and how motherfuckers would just wake up and fucking drink and then just fucking hit the shit. Like,
what?
Of Vegas, like how people were getting drunk like as soon as they woke up and just started fucking.
Oh yeah. That's us every vacation, Papa. Come on. I always say, man. Listen. I can't drink all day unless I start early.
Tyrion said it best. Of course, drinking is hard. Drinking all day is hard.
Yeah.
He said something along those lines. I can't remember. But no, it's not healthy.
No, it's not. Anyway, listen, we got too much to talk about. We don't have enough time. JC was so gracious this week to start early for your boy. I got some things I got to do after here. Got to pick up the kiddo from school a little bit. So a lot going on. I mean, JC, just let's talk about the card, right? I want to start. I don't want to bury the lead here. I don't want to, because we got so many implications here with this card. I'm not gonna lie. We thought it was gonna be a great card, and it turned out only 2 fights were really good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we get Cowboy Cerrone, right? Gets sick, and he has to pull out. I saw it was a food poisoning.
Really? That makes sense actually.
Yeah,
because it was so abrupt.
Yeah,
it was unbelievably abrupt. It was the night before.
Yeah, it said after he made weight, he went to go eat something at one of the restaurants or something, and got food poisoning, man.
Damn, blame the chef.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we had Chaos Williams and Rude Boy Brown. Not a bad fight, JC. Cool little fight. But then, the 2 fights, we had the championship co-main with Rose and Carla, and then a
snooze fest.
It was a snooze fest. 25-minute snooze fest, and then OSP and Shogun. I mean, another 15-minute, just kind of. What are we doing here?
Just watching the Canelo fight prep.
Yeah, I mean, right, JC, am I wrong? Like, it kind of, I feel like it took the life out of the card. Those 2 fights, it was really dragging, man. Really, really dragging.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it came out of nowhere, really, because we were like, "Yo, this card," mm-hmm. And then, yeah, exactly, this card.
Yeah. I mean, we made it. We were watching Will's crib, ended up making some coffee. The boys were tired. I was a little tired, man.
Y'all were tired. I don't.
Yeah. So
I don't suffer from oldism.
So you got some Cafe Bustelo in there, Will. Throw it on, man.
At 11 at night.
Oh yeah.
The
definitely.
Neighbors were like, "What the fuck is happening in that house?
What is going on?" And I drank easily the whole cup black, and I went to sleep the second I got home. It did nothing to me. Yeah. But let's talk about it, right? You want to start with the knockout heard around the world, or the submission heard around the world?
Either or. The knockout of the year contender, and I don't see that shit happening anywhere any other way else.
Yo, man. All right. So Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson. I mean, we knew the fight was gonna be exciting, and we were hoping for it because we just had 15 minutes of Shogun and OSP, and I was like, oh man, what's going on here? But anyway, um, Tony looked good though, JC. That first round, and I remember talking to you and go, yo, Papa, I think he won that first round.
I think you did say that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think Tony won that round. Now Chandler did get a nice takedown at the end in like the last minute, but for the first couple minutes, Tony looked fresh. He looked quick.
He had him leaking.
Pieced him up, had him leaking on the right eye.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I think Tony might have won that round. And then 15, 20 seconds into the second round.
Good night.
Good night. And I just screamed, whoa. And it's so funny. Will sit right next to me. He goes, what happened? What happened? I was looking at my phone. I was like, yo, you got to keep your head up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
like,
going on?
This is MMA, man. This shit could come out of nowhere.
Yo, bro. And I just remember saying, yo, that looked nasty.
It did.
That looked nasty. He was not moving. And then, the UFC wisely, they started, changing the camera angles. They didn't want us to see what was going on. And that's when I was like, yo, this is nasty because they're not even showing us his body. I mean, he was limp.
Yeah. He fell asleep he fell asleep standing up.
Yeah, he fell asleep. Bro. He was limp as can be. And Michael Chandler hit off 7 backflips, JC? How many backflips?
That's so the amount of letters in the word disrespectful. I'll say this. It was about, I'd say, a minute in after it happened while he was still fucking backflipping.
Bro, what's going on?
And Rogan was like, yo, his legs are still stiff.
Yeah,
bro, a minute in, that's really, really bad.
But it was bad. I told you, he was not moving. I saw it. I saw the way he landed. And I was like, and they, they had the camera on him. And I was like, yo, but that's so funny. You say, yo, as many letters as the word disrespect. But it was bad. I feel like somebody should have came and said, yo, Papa, let's take it easy for a second. This man might be dead. You wanna calm down on the backflips?
He didn't go for follow-up shots, which I respect.
Oh yeah,
he did. But my man said he knew he died.
He knew he died.
God damn,
bro. I mean, his life just left his. I mean, I've never seen it. Obviously, we got the famous one right here behind me. We got the Vitor and Anderson Silva. But this one was tough because it came up, right? Like it hit him up. The toes went up, and it just, bro. It was just bad, man. It was bad, and good win for Michael Chandler. He needed it. I don't know if you saw the post conference after Dana White was like, this, Tony's not cut. He's not gonna cut Tony Ferguson. He kind of had the same sentiments that we did. He's like, yo, Tony looked really good. He looked fresh. But he's
there's still some life left in the dog. I mean,
he's gonna need some time to recover though. I mean, he looked out of it even after when they were announcing the winner.
Yeah. He looked confused. He looked dazed.
Yeah. Dazed and confused, man. I like how you switched it up. Confused and dazed.
Confused and dazed. It's great Zeppelin talk.
Good. There you go. What do you think about the promo after Chandler?
Him calling out everybody under the sun.
Yeah.
Well, technically just the main big guy.
He called out Gaethje, Olivera, and Connor.
I see a lot of what's the word? Favoritism.
Yeah.
Just of course. Entitled. And I don't know if I agree with that. Because he came in and it was, he's gonna beat Dan Hooker, and then he's going after the belt.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, all right, come on. He just jumped promotions. Let's calm it. Yeah, he was champ. Okay, that's fine. But no, there's no like climbing the ladder whatsoever. Yeah, he beat Dan Hooker. He lost twice in a row. He beat Tony. And now,
but he almost beat Olivera.
Yeah.
Almost beat Olivera. Had Olivera beat, right? I mean, more than anybody else who has recently stepped in the octagon with that man.
Yeah, but if you're not a winner, you're a loser. So he lost.
All right. And then the Gaethje fight, I don't think there's a loser in that Gaethje fight, JC.
Really?
They had yes, obviously technically there's a loser, but I don't think Chandler lost any positioning was what I mean.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Because he went to war, stood toe to toe with him, and he lost on the cards. They, they had a war, and it is what it is, man.
That was a great.
I mean, come on, what are we talking about here? I see some momentum building, JC, with Connor and Chandler.
I'm tired of hearing Connor
I
saying.
see it, but you see everybody calls him out. It's just the way it is, JC. When other fighters stop talking about him, we'll stop talking about him. And Chandler and Connor, I like it. That's what Connor needs. He needs somebody who's, even though Chandler can take him down, Chandler's gonna want to put on a show. They're gonna fucking swing for the fences, and somebody's getting knocked out.
That is very specific. But I'll bite. I mean, I just want
do you take? Let me ask you this: what about Chandler? Said he's the most exciting fighter in the MMA.
In MMA,
or the UFC.
Who isn't like halfway retired? No, most entertaining. You said
exciting. When he fights, somebody's gonna get finished. I mean, look at his fights, right? He takes out Dan Hooker quick with a knockout. Takes out Tony. We never see Tony get knocked out like that. Fucking him and Justin Gaethje, fight of the year war.
That was a war. Him
and Olivera, back and forth, nonstop. Could have been a finish any second. The guy's got some merit to what he's selling, to what he's saying.
He does, but that 2 in a row just leaves a
bad taste. He lost, but he lost to the champ, and he lost to the guy who's the number 1 contender. Those are
You're right. That sounds stupid as fuck.
It's like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, that sounds dumb as fuck.
He's not beating up Bobby Green and other, other guys.
Yeah, you're right. I sound like a casual.
He's fighting the top 10, the top guys. So it's like, and it's not like he was, I don't want to be, Michael Chandler fanboy here, but it's not like he was outclassed. You know what I mean? So I think he has. I don't think he's ready for a title fight. I think I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Gaethje again, although we gotta see what they do with Gaethje,
because I can't remember who said it, but somebody said he's not gonna be getting a title fight anytime soon.
He's especially the way he did it, because after he lost to Khabib, he was kind of a little pretentious about it. He's like, I deserve it. It's like he was mad that Olivera, because he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight nobody. So he was like, oh, I'm not fighting unless I get a title shot. And then, he got passed over by Olivera Chandler. And, let's talk about them right now, real quick. The co-main event, split decision. Carla Esparza Rose. Carla Esparza gets the split decision W over Rose. Not gonna lie to you, about after midway through the second round, I know I checked out and was watching the Canelo fight because it was a snooze fest, JC. I don't know what
it truly was.
I think I saw a stat that there were only 6 punches landed in the first round. What? By both, not by one, by both combined. So
that was on Twitter. Snooze fest. Fucking worst fight of the UFC.
Yeah. And Dana kind of said he doesn't see, because somebody had asked him like, hey, we gonna get the trilogy? Because remember, now Carlos beat her twice. And he was like, nah, we'll figure it out. He's like, I don't think anybody's gonna be writing and want to see that again. So he kind of alluded winner of Joanna Weili will get Carla. But good for Carla, man. She broke the record, right? Most days in between winning a title. Like, she won the title 2,000 days ago, and then she won it again on Saturday night. Good for her. Getting married next week. Took a risk. Remember, we said, we're like, yo, I don't know if you want to plan a wedding a week after a fight, but yo, man, she came out there
clean, baby on her, face.
Right? Yeah, yo, baby face.
Yeah,
right?
That's because nobody threw punches.
Nobody threw any punches. I don't know what was going on, bro. We were watching Canelo fight. Yo, man, tough loss for my boy Canelo, man. Hey, man, you want to step in there with the big boys, huh?
Everybody got their belt taken.
Yeah, yo, man. So let's jump right into it, JC. Before the fight, Charles Olivera comes in half a pound overweight. Gets his belt taken away, just like you alluded to. What are we talking about here, man? We're professionals. You look at the segues. This is what we do.
That's what I did. That's why
AC throws them up, and I just, knock them out the park, right? So Oliveira gets his belt taken away. Some discrepancies online with a lot of the fighters, right? JC talking about the scales were messed up. And, somebody brought up a good point online where, remember Khabib's last fight when he was too heavy?
Yeah. And
he was holding his hands on the towel, right? And then the person who was doing the commission, they just said, like, it went to 155 real quick. And it's all right, 155, let's go. All right. And this guy here, it looked, somebody was saying that it was at 155, and then, for a second, and then it went up to 155 and a half. And, that the guy was, waiting too long. So I don't know. It's very, very, I don't know why they don't have digital scales by now. I mean,
it costs like $20 at Walmart.
Right. I mean, so how do you feel about him before we get to fight, the whole process of that?
I had my conspiracy theory hat on that whole time because watching that thing was very, very strange. Almost as if the UFC doesn't want Charles Oliveira to be the champion, and they'll do anything in their nature to fucking strip him away from that belt. Yeah. Again, conspiracy theory hat on. And but how fucking convenient was that half a pound?
Very, very convenient, JC. And one of the reporters in the press conference after asked Dana White, they were like, hey, you said this before for another fight years ago. They were like, you could just give him the belt. You don't have to, follow by the commission. And they were like, you did it before for, I forgot who it was.
Oh, and, I did not know that.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. And Dana White was like, we got to follow rules. That was something different, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, and, how fucking convenient.
And very funny, Dana White actually gave Olivera his pay-per-view points as champion.
Oh, well.
So he still gave him the points. I don't know why they wouldn't want Olivera being the champ.
Doesn't speak English.
That's I was gonna say that. It could be the no English part.
I'm sorry. I gotta call a spade.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Because had it been Chandler, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Had Chandler been the champ and that shit happened, how do you think it would have went?
I think Dana would have. It's or weird, Gaethje, right?
Or any other English-speaking human being.
Yeah, it's weird to me because, normally Dana will curse out referees, he'll curse out the commission, but he didn't even fight it.
No,
the weird thing was he didn't call anybody a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? That's normally his MO is to kind of curse people out a little bit.
So I don't follow the rules.
Very strange, JC. It's very, very strange. I don't like it. Something is afoot.
Conspiracy theory some more.
Yes.
Not that he's not popular. Here's what it is. Here's the thing. And wow, this all leads back to Conor. Not that he's not popular.
Yes.
But you have him taking the belt after Khabib.
Mm-hmm.
And Khabib was super famous because of Conor.
And he's great too. I won't.
Well, yeah. And the 155 division now has a guy named Charles Oliveira, who, for the casual fan, they have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Just that he's the guy now sitting on the throne at 155.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't speak English. Has beaten elite level fighters, but again, the casuals aren't really keen to that.
I mean, if you want to look at his resume, let's run it back, right? We could look at, he's beaten Kevin Lee, he's beaten Tony Ferguson, he's beaten Michael Chandler, he's beaten Dustin Poirier, and he's beaten Justin Gaethje.
Now, how many? Other than those last two, or maybe three. I didn't hear the
three. The Tony Ferguson was a big fight. That was a big one.
Yeah, but look at it through casual colored eyes. No, they don't know who fucking Kevin Lee is.
Yeah.
They don't know who a lot of these people are if they're not in the top 5. Now you get,
but everybody he beat was in the top 5.
Well,
at that time. But I get what you mean. I'm nitpicking.
No, it's fine.
He's not. He doesn't have the star power.
That's what it is, and that's why somebody like Gaethje, which a casual would know, So Chandler, I don't know if a casual, maybe. But if they see Chandler, they could be like, oh, this guy could be the next guy.
Yeah.
Put a belt on either one of them and watch how many rules Dana's willing to bend and or break on.
Yes, 100%. And the weird thing to me is here, man, is we'll talk about the fight in a second, right? But did you see like Khabib and even in the press conference after, Dana White was like, oh, I don't know, man, we might have to put Islam with him. You know, and we might have to do Islam. And you know, he was like that Joe Rogan told him to cancel Beneil versus Islam because he wants to see Islam versus Olivera. And here's my thing, man. I don't want to, you know, I come at the Russian, the Mountain Boys a lot, right? And also, can I say one more thing, just a heads up?
Please.
Okay. So Khabib has, I'm counting this as a title defense. Khabib has one more title defense than Charles Oliveira does in his career. Just saying.
No, I know you're gonna bring that up.
Just saying. But let me just run back. I ran you Oliveira's last opponents, right? We have Ferguson, we have Dustin Poirier, we have Justin Gaethje. Can I just run you back? Michael Chandler, 4, right? Those are 4 big respectable names, right?
That's ridiculous.
Right? That he all beat, right? Can I just name 4 of Islam's last opponents?
Sure.
I just name them, JC, you know, Bobby Green.
I know him.
Yeah. Dan Hooker.
I know him.
Thiago Moises.
I know him.
Drew Dober.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time.
Those are his last 4 fights. And if I could say last 5, Davi Ramos. Now, let me ask you this, JC. Which would you say is the harder of the fight? And also, Bobby Green on 10 days notice, or, you know, 2 weeks notice. Let's say that, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was like a couple months ago.
Yeah. I just don't see, you know, Khabib is tweeting he should fight Olivera. Islam is saying he should fight Olivera. It's just, I don't, you know, you want to talk about Conor getting privilege. All right, Conor's a former champ. He's a big draw. What has Islam done to warrant this title shot? I just don't understand it, JC. Can you please tell me what has the Mountain Boy done?
No. Ever since he's obtained his Twitter fingers, this guy has been a recluse. I'm sorry, Khabib. I tend to disagree. I have to disagree with you on this one.
Like, he hasn't beat anybody in the top 5. And it's like automatically he gets title. Why? What's going on?
No. Just, you know what I mean? Just let the old man talk. It's okay.
Let him fight Beneil Dariush.
Yes.
You know, and it is what it is. And if somehow Conor McGregor gets to fight Oliveira for the title shot, it is what it is. Get your money up, get your likes up. This is the way the sport works, right? Now, if Islam goes out there and beats Beneil Dariush, I'm all for it. Get yourself a title shot.
Okay.
But until then, I don't get how Beneil gets leapfrog. Let me look at Beneil's last 3 fights. So you mean to tell me Islam has a better last 4 than Beneil? Let's take a look at Beneil's record. Man, I can't front, man. Beneil, he got the look I want, man. He got the salt and pepper, bro. This guy, man, I gotta get that salt and pepper look, man. I gotta get it, man. All right, so let's take a look. Look at Beneil. Beats, Tony Ferguson. Dominates Tony Ferguson. Diego Ferreira. All right, not bad. Scott Holzman. And then Drakkar Klose. Okay, and then he also beat Drew Dober too. He also beat Thiago Moises. All right, so but this is what I'm saying, right? It's comparable. You haven't done more than Beneil. So it's like, what are we doing here? You know? Oh, shout out to Beneil Dariush. Oh, 1989. Okay, that's my year, man.
Wait, what?
He's born in 89.
He's younger than me? He's 32.
You're older than him. You're 88, right?
Yeah, that's not what I said.
You say he's younger than me. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. Wow, I'm an idiot.
What? Wow, you just gaslit me crazy for a second there. I was like, wait a second. Am I losing my mind?
Yeah, that was my fault. You know what it is? I was so ready to get you that I got me.
God damn. But yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I just don't see how Islam can jump him in the. You know what I mean? Like I just don't. It doesn't make sense to me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I mean,
Nah.
they're toe and toe, and then after that, yeah, fuck it, feed him.
Feed him. Yo, Charles Olivera. I mean, JC, you know, I mean, we were, it was getting late. You fronting because you was a little bit tired. You had your
what
jacket,
you mean?
You had your jacket on. You came from outside and you said, yo, I'm not gonna take my jacket off.
And then I said, why? I literally said, why? I said, this shit ain't going past the second. I should have said the first.
You should have said
but I was feeling myself.
Yeah.
I was feeling myself.
You were like, yo, I'm gonna order my Uber right now.
I said that.
Oh, I know. I just said you said that. I know.
I was like, this is before the ding ding.
Yeah, so I'm gonna order my Uber right now. I said, oh, JC. Even though I was going with Olivera too. Yo, Gaethje rocked him quick. Quick.
But was it real though? You know, I really think. You know what I really think?
No,
I think he got. I think he was trying to bait him. I think he was trying to bait him twice. I just didn't see the power in that punch for him to get knocked down.
I don't know, man. He looked, you know, I think he got him. I think he really got him. And then right back, Olivera catches him, and we were like, yo, Gaethje's legs look wobbly. They didn't, you know, they looked like they were doing their own thing for a minute, man. He, you know, couldn't control him.
Had the linguini legs.
And then Gaethje catches him again. And Olivera, because you know, I'm gonna sit down. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That looked too like
Gaethje's like, nah, I ain't messing with you down there, Papa. I'm good. Yeah, you are not baiting me to go down.
Venus flytrap, right?
Yeah, he's like, come on, come down. Yo, the water's warm.
What's poppin'? Yo, look at just dip your toe.
Yeah. Let me grab that quick little heel hook, right? Heel lock, I mean. And then, bro, I mean, Olivera. The thing that I'm so impressed with Olivera, JC, is he's not afraid to exchange with these guys. The striking, he's there. He'll trade one to give one, man. And he catches Gaethje. And once Gaethje's on the ground, and I love Olivera, bro, because he goes, Papa, ain't no ground and pound here. I'm gonna wrap you up. I'm gonna take that back. And I'm gonna put you to sleep
like Anaconda.
Yo, bro, and that's what he does. That's what he does, man. He goes, I'm not here for that ground. I'm gonna throw in some punches, but that's just for me to work and maneuver my way to get the positioning that I want.
Let me move my wrist real quick.
Yeah. And bro, once he has back, we would say, yo, it's over.
Yeah, that was over. At that point, we was turning around. We was like, all right, cool.
It's over. And then once he got him in the body triangle, straightened him out, and even had the wherewithal, JC, to just let it go and reposition for a second.
Just to be like, just to let the camera crew know. Yeah. I want you to get a good look at this.
Yeah. Take a look at this. Take a look what I'm doing to him. Oh, you want to say, and the thing is, it was so poetic the way he finished Gaethje with Gaethje tapping, because the whole lead up, Gaethje was like, he's a quitter. He's a quitter. Even me, I would say, I was like, yo, Gaethje, go to sleep, don't quit, because it just looked so bad. It was just so, don't, I was like, don't tap, just go to sleep, because up to the whole fight, you were like, he once a quitter, always a quitter. He even said, once a coward, always a coward. And going to the things that Olivera had quit in fights before when he was younger. I mean, bro, I don't see anybody beating this guy, JC,
except the English language.
Yes.
That shit's a real menace on him.
Real talk, bro. I said it in another chat with some of my other boys that watch UFC, and I'm into. I said I'm not ready for Islam to fight Olivera, right? If he gets past Beneil, sure, why not? But I am interested to see Olivera when the time comes, how Olivera does versus Islam, because there's always been my gripe with Khabib, JC. He's never fought like the elite jiu-jitsu guy.
Right.
That is dangerous off his back, because Khabib, for all his big fights, Justin, Connor, Dustin, those are all strikers, predominantly strikers, right? Who had a very big disadvantage against Khabib's wrestling. And I would have loved to see Khabib versus Olivera right now.
Yeah, I don't see. I would wouldn't see Oliveira losing that fight.
Yeah.
I think he beats him.
Olivera.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I think Olivera, man, is just he's on a different level right now, JC. He is on a whole nother wavelength, brother. And I don't see anybody beating him right now.
Nah.
And I think no matter who you put in front of him, how'd you like him saying, like, where's my belt? The champion's name is Charles Oliveira.
No, the champ has a name, and his name is
Yes.
Charles Oliveira.
I'm with it.
By the way,
it,
go to our Instagram. It's probably not up anymore. We should probably post them on the YouTube. What do you think? Should we post the clips on YouTube?
Yeah, on the YouTube.
Clips,
Yeah, put them up.
Yeah. I'll put those up. Today. But yeah, we had it was a nice little soiree, if you will.
Yeah, it was fun, man. We had fun. We definitely had
once a month, man.
Yeah, we had a fun. I mean, July is looking. Do you want to talk about July?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, all right. What did you think about Olivera calling out Conor?
Sure. Again,
right.
Everything, all roads lead back to this fucking
to this Irishman.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Hey.
By the way, the crowds are turning on Patty the Fatty and
Meatball.
What's that girl's name? Meatball.
Why they were booing her? Him?
Nah. They were just saying. I was just scrolling through the timeline and they're like, these two are the worst things to happen to the UFC. I'm like, God damn, why?
Why I wouldn't say that.
I don't know why, but I was just like, oh wow, why are they turning? I thought everybody liked these motherfuckers, but
I guess not.
There's just this video floating around with them, Aljamain, just like really hyping shit, and then Jared Cannonier kind of sitting next to him, just like, and the caption is, "I just want to go home." Yeah, he's just sitting there, just like, fucking
get me home.
Yeah.
Can you please get me home? I mean, it just released, right, JC? We're talking about UFC 276. 276. That's July. That's the big boy card. 4th of July weekend.
Oof.
America. That's America's weekend, just so you know. Greatest country in the world, all right? I don't care what those mountain boys and JC tell you.
No, I tend to disagree.
Yeah, get out of here. This is there's no place for communism here. All
right. Yeah, 276. By the way, have you ever seen a trailer for a pay-per-view before?
They dropped one, right?
They debuted a trailer.
Yeah, I mean, usually you see the promos, but I don't know. That was interesting.
Yeah, promo is one thing. A trailer is like a. All right, go ahead.
That was interesting. I mean, bro, we're talking about 2 championship fights, big boy fights. Izzy Cannonier. I mean, we knew it was coming.
Finally official.
I just don't think, I don't want to give our predictions, but I do feel like at this point in the 185 division, Izzy's kind of just going through the motions. Like he's going through the motions, right? JC, I mean, it's just like, all right, another one. All right, another one. The trilogy. I mean, Max Volkanovski. This to me is the most important fight on this card.
The end all without. This is finally it. This is the
culmination of everything. And I think if you're Volkanovski, you got to go into this fight. If you get a finish, if you get a decisive win, this validates all 3 wins. You know what I mean? The other 2. And if you're Max, if you get a decisive win, this, to
at least the second fight, last fight, it validates.
This proves that you got robbed.
Yes,
right. That's what I'm saying. So it's a swing fight. It could go either way, right? And we've said it. Those last 10 rounds, right, that they fought. I mean, it's as close as you can get, right? And Volkanovski just looks like a motherfucker, man. He looks like a dude that. I mean, that fight with Korean Zombie was just. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Respect, JC. I didn't even peep that there. You know what it is? The angle. I can't see it.
Yeah, I got 2 of them motherfuckers. They sent me 2 for some reason.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I got an extra one like 2 weeks after. I'm like, huh?
Same one or different design?
Nah, same one.
All right, why not? There you go, man.
Give it to my girl.
There you go. Hey, Korean Zombie for you, baby.
Yeah. I don't have a girl.
Hey, that's okay. Summer's here, but that's it.
But here's the shit though. I got a hoodie. I got if she, summer. By the way, not to veer off topic, but I just wanted to let you know. I was gonna say this earlier today. Today begins my 90-day
fiance.
Wait. weight gain journey.
Yes.
I got
What
the
you
My
got, man?
Fitness Pal.
There you go. You got
Bunch
the
of
My
these
Fitness Pal.
motherfuckers over here. Oh.
There you go. Drinking your insurers. You're cutting out the beer. You're cutting out the smoking.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I thought we were taking it
Whoa,
serious.
whoa, Nelly.
Whoa. Pulling the reins. Pull it in,
Nah,
Rosa.
but
What are you doing?
yeah. I'm 90 days, bro. I'm giving myself 90 days.
There you go. All right. I like
trying
it,
to do
man.
two-
I'm gonna
two-
do it too. I'm gonna go 90-day, weight loss.
You
man.
ain't
That's
gonna do
what I'm
shit.
on. That's what I'm on, man.
Nah, but I want to talk about it once, like every podcast. Like I want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'll do it. Check.
No, you don't have to do
I'm
shit.
gonna check. I'm gonna hold you to the fire. If you want, let me know. I'll text you and call you every day. Hey, man, you eating? Did you get your 3 meals today?
Yeah. That's nah. I mean, that's why I have the My Fitness Pal for that shit.
Yeah.
But going back to what I was
three square meals, man, and you're gonna be jacked.
3 and peppered in with fucking. I have I got my shit right now on my Amazon. I got an update from Amazon saying that my mass shit. It's like
protein powder and shit. Oh.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily protein powder. It's more like it's like it's 1,250 calories a scoop. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to hit 3,000 a day.
Oh my god, bro! I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've been trying to eat like about 1,500 calories a day. That's what I've been doing because I'm trying. Your boy's slimming down. Gotta get right.
Yeah, man.
So we're on the opposites, man. We're opposites right now, but we're on the same.
But we're on the same scale, like Moon Knight.
Yes, like Moon Knight. Yes. Damn. We're trying to get that. We're trying to get to the balance, man.
I know you got shit to do. We got a lot of shit to talk about. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have to cram it into this one. If anything,
we can talk. All right, let me finish this one real quick, and because we do got some fights this week, and then Volkanovski, and then we'll talk about the Strickland Pereira. I mean,
of course, that's genius.
We spoke about it before, JC. I mean, if he wins, he's fighting Izzy. It's on the same card, especially if he could get a knockout. I mean, that's pretty much it. And we'll talk about that fight on the way, on as we get closer to it. But we do have fights this week, JC, and I know we're gonna talk about a little bit of the Marvel and Moon Knight stuff that we saw. I got a couple more minutes here. Jan and Rakic, right? I think this is a big fight for the heavyweight division because I think if Rakic wins, he's getting a title shot.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. And I mean, the card. I mean, the card is the card. What am I going to say? We just got a pay-per-view. But who knows? Some of these fights might... That's the thing, right, JC? It's like some of these cards, you're like, I don't know. But the next thing you know, you go, oh, shit, there was 3 knockouts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I don't think that way anymore. Listen, if I'm not doing...
It's always going to be fights.
It's always going to be on. I'm watching the fights. I'm watching the fights.
Like you leave it on in the background, if you're doing something or, like you're playing Elden Ring. I saw a little bit. I saw you guys. I got there a little early to Will's crib. I saw JC and Will playing Elden Ring, right? Or Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Not gonna lie, game looks kind of whack. I didn't want to say it to you guys
because you're watching Will play.
I was watching Will play. He was getting worked.
You wouldn't survive a day. You wouldn't survive. You wouldn't survive. You wouldn't survive the first 5 minutes.
And you know what it is, man? I was like, you know what? Now I see why these guys put in all these hours. Because they're not good. They're just not good.
God damn. No,
they're not good at playing video games. And I'm not.
Is that the case?
Okay. It looked okay. But I just, me personally, I did not get it.
You did not get. You have to beat this enemy. That you don't.
No. I got, but I just didn't get the game. I was like, all right. Like I didn't.
It's just You're not.
I didn't see what was so
you're
special about it.
You're casual, bro. That's what you are. You don't like.
Yes, yeah.
You're the type that'll get upset and be like, man, fuck this game. This shit is trash. I just dropped $60 on some shit. I'm not gonna play.
Maybe, but I was.
That's.
I mean, I don't think I'd buy it. I don't think I would have bought it.
Yeah, nah. It's too. There's too many moving pieces. You like something simple, like a Lego game or like
it's like that show Westworld, right? Where it's like, oh, this might be really good, but it's really not, like kind of like that. Like where it's like
you again, too many moving things. You're like an ape. Like if the square goes in square,
square, yeah.
The
circle
ball
is circle.
Go in ball.
Yes,
I get it. That's you.
Yeah. You know what is? I just get a little frustrated when too many developers and producers, they try and be smart just to be smart. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're trying to outthink the room. That was the issue I had with that last Christopher Nolan movie.
Tenet?
Yeah, it's like he was trying to outthink everybody.
That shit was garbage. I didn't like that movie.
But as I'm saying, did you not feel like he was trying too hard? to try, like, you know what I mean?
Well, have you ever
Like
seen
trying to have
Memento?
like another Inception moment. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's what I was gonna ask you. Did you not
Yeah.
like Inception?
Yeah, no, I loved Inception,
Me
but
too.
I felt like Inception was organic, and it just it came, the whole allure and the whole kind of thinking of, was he awake, was he not, like, this is dope. It came organically to me. With Tenet, it just felt like he was trying too hard, like he was trying to create one of those movies. It's like,
Okay,
this is gonna flip them, you know what I mean? Like, this is gonna get them.
Yeah. And the twist, I knew the twist halfway through the movie.
It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Not my thing.
Forgot that existed, by the way.
What, Tenet?
Yeah, completely forgot that
That's
existed.
okay. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
I do gotta get going, JC, but I want to talk about one thing. We'll leave Doctor Strange.
Yeah. No worries. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll leave that straight. We spoke about it. We both liked it. Moon Knight, though, we didn't get to talk about Moon Knight. Talk about another thing that kind of confused me, the ending of Moon Knight. Just because that whole like psych ward thing, was he dead? Like,
He was
dead, right? That was like the heaven. But why is Harrow in his heaven or his like afterlife? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't.
Harrow. Well, because
Ethan
he
Hawke.
has it. Okay. So they were half dead. They were dead, but they weren't. They didn't hit the afterlife yet. So they were in a place
the waiting room
where purgatory. Actually, kind of works. Why was Harrow there? I never really sat down and thought about that. I'm sure
it was just a little. It was. I don't know. I like the show. I'm a little mad there was no other cameos, like of any other MCU.
Oh,
people.
they cut a few, but I'm fine with who they cut.
Who are they gonna put?
A couple people from the Eternals, and I'm like, no, that wouldn't have. I wouldn't have liked that.
But even still, I wouldn't mind it so much, just because I kind of wanted to be like a flow, things having some type of connection, to each other. Just so we got just a little wink to let us know we're all in the same universe. But it was cool, man. It was cool. I'm not tripping off it. Do we get a season 2? I saw some
confirmed
people.
Yet.
Yeah, right. I saw some people say that Disney tweeted series finale instead of season finale.
No. Not you can't do that with the bombshell you drop on the post credit scene.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah, you can't really do it. You can't be like, oh,
so there's 3 of you now, huh? Ah, okay.
And apparently the third one's the bad one.
Yeah, I could tell.
He's the dangerous one.
Yeah, you could tell. You could definitely tell, man. What's the name? Oscar Isaac's acting in that show. What are we talking about? Superb, right? Just the facial expressions alone, it literally 2 different people. You know what I mean?
So he switches back and forth.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
It's incredible. Like, okay.
Incredible.
Do that shit on the fly. All right.
Yeah.
I know.
That's it for this week, boys and girls. JC's pointing at the socials. We out here. We pushing this content. Big time, fun time to be a UFC fan. A lot of cool fights coming up. JC's about to put on massive amount of muscle and weight.
Remember the size.
Yeah, remember the size. Remember the name. Boy JC's gonna be out here. He might be fighting soon. I don't know. We don't know.
Oh yeah. The abdominal woodpecker returns.
Yeah, might be back for the real time this year. But always appreciate the love. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys click play and always remember, keep your hands up.